Hey everyone.
Hello everyone. Welcome to a snowy edition of our Friday live stream.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, Alpine.js.
Alpine.js. Yes, ready for some Alpine fun. Hopefully you're all ready for some Alpine fun. Do the high five. Yes, good idea. City Pop Corner says, keen to see how Alpine works.
Yeah, so am I.
All right. Woo! Alpine. Emma Waite's back. Emma
Hey.
has previously been a guest on our live stream. Good to see you back again. And we have someone skiing. Always a good call when you're in the Alps.
Yeah.
So
I think we should open a competition for the best pun in the stream. Best snow mountain related pun.
I did think about maybe we should get all of our snow gear out and wear it.
Oh, no, that would be.
But then I thought we might be a bit too hot.
Yeah, that would be.
This is what the spacesuit episode taught us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, beautiful people. Hello to you, Hayden. Let's get started with our weekly tradition. I remembered all on my own. That is, if you're new here, please put a bunny rabbit into the chat. If you've been before, hit me with that tiger.
Yes.
We don't use this information. It's just for fun. And because people leave tigers anyway, so we have to explain why. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Leanne. Hello. Let's ski through some JavaScript. Another JS framework. This is looking like a slippery slope.
that is a good one.
Well,
yeah, well done.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Interesting question as well. Because, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it is.
I don't think you're sharing the screen.
I know, I'm getting it ready.
I know.
Here it is, your new lightweight JavaScript framework. It says.
Simple, lightweight, powerful as hell.
That's pretty powerful. A rugged, minimal tool for composing behavior directly in your markup.
Think of it like jQuery for modern web.
Okay,
I'm sold.
Really? I was going to say, I'm not sure that's a great selling point. Plop in the script tag and get going. So that,
I don't know. I think we're making full circle now. Like Next.js has been released and stuff. And I know it's a very reduced take that basically we've gone back to PHP server-side rendered HTML. But it awfully feels like that, like the typical MVC type of framework. But yeah, there you go. See, so jQuery has another revival. So who knows? Maybe it'll be a new one.
Well, we'll find out shortly.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's nice Alpine. And easy to get started with it, which is always a plus.
So Alpine is a collection of 15 attributes, 6 properties, and 2 methods.
And there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
It does. Are the attributes we have available to us? 6 properties.
Okay.
Refs. I think these are for passing state, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's check it out then. Well, whenever we're
and 2 methods.
Intros and stuff.
Alpine.data.
And Alpine.store. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to actually doing something with that. Okay. Let's go.
This may snowball into something huge.
Oh, that's a good one as well.
Woo, some tigers into that chat. Things seem to be going back from separate files back to one mishmash file. Yeah. Who was it that said recently? Maybe it was you.
What?
About people talk about the separation of responsibilities.
Right.
So like HTML should be for your structure, JS should be for your functionality and so on. But it's not really that straightforward because you can have elements of your functionality which don't need to come from the JS, especially these days with CSS.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of, pretty much everyone who's in dev have heard of single responsibility principle, but it's, well, it kind of comes from like Liskov single responsibility, but it's a very academic term that when it comes to applicability, a lot of people seem to draw their own lines about where single responsibility ends and where it begins. And obviously everyone agrees that you can't go ad infinitum for single responsibility. So
actually,
eventually,
I remember who it was. It was Bob that said it.
Right.
It was talking about styled components in React. Because if you're
Right.
using those, then obviously you can't really divide it along those lines.
So people start drawing lines where they want, and to be honest, at the end it comes down to preference.
Totally. Yes. So anyway, we're going to be building
So what do we build?
a cookie consent
What?
banner.
Cookie consent banner. Okay.
Yes.
So install. It's obviously. So I suppose that is like. Do we have some kind of outline what it looks like? What's a cookie consent banner?
You've never seen a cookie consent banner? No, I use Brave, so I don't have to worry about rubbish like that.
Oh, it's like every time you go to a website, it says, do you agree for stuff? And stuff like
You get a
right.
thing that says, we're collecting a load of data about you, and you're like,
oh, no,
cool.
I've installed the plugin that kind of auto detects them and rejects them. So I stopped seeing them like ages ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't remember what it's called. Well, you can just basically Google like auto reject cookies plugin, and yeah, it's basically I haven't seen one for like 6 months now.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what we're going to have is a button here with a cookie on it.
Okay.
Which opens a modal, which says, we're going to collect a load of data about you, okay? And then a yes and no button.
Okay.
Are you thinking?
No, I think I kind of imagine what it needs to look like. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's build them.
Brave does it by default now. Really?
And maybe that's also why I haven't seen it for ages.
So what data do they collect? Why are cookies necessary?
So cookie is basically like a storage that travels with you through various sessions and stuff. So basically, it's like a storage that server can pick up and stuff. So if you consent to certain like metrics or something to be collected, then it's basically something you can persist, something you can then check back again and stuff. It's kind of why you don't have to constantly be like when you go to Amazon or something, it kind of auto logs you in and things.
It knows that you've previously looked at.
Yeah, so there are a couple of ways to basically preserve state across sessions. One of them is sessions, another one is cookies and stuff like that. So that's basically what it's for.
Here's my plan.
Okay.
Of what it will look like.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. This is the button, and this will open and shut. Should be nice. Oh. Add cookies information files stored to your device. Remember service steps. Yes.
There we are.
I mean, I guess we actually could store some stuff in local storage. If we get around to it.
You can store it in a cookie.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, we'll get to that. Yeah. Let's play some interesting music. What are you feeling like today? Lo-fi? Into space? Feeding the ducks? Daydreaming?
Feeling the what?
Feeding the ducks.
Oh, I thought
not feeling them.
I thought it said feeling the dirt, and I was like, well, that's an interesting song. What does that sound like? Feeling the dirt.
Let's have lo-fi.
Okay.
Yes. So going over to the Alpine.js site, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Just add this.
Yeah, so install.
Oh, look, get started.
Yeah, let's click to get started. Start here. Create a blank HTML file somewhere in a computer with the name I love Alpine.
That part's optional, I guess. And then you need this in the script, in the head tag.
Yep, okay.
Okay, we have Alpine. So now this is some kind of Alpine. demo
you
message, I guess.
You write it in HTML file.
Yeah. Or at least some of it. Well, I heart Alpine. Yay.
Okay, X data, and then X text message. Oh, so it's like binds it. So,
Pretty much.
So the text you display is the message. Okay, interesting.
Now, we do have on Scrimba an Alpine course, which you may wish to check out after this stream.
Okay.
City Popper asks, do we have Ain't No Mountain High Enough? I wish we could play that, but then we'd have to deal with copyright, and that would be a faff.
Okay, I think that is the runner-up.
Yes, so here's that Alpine course. And we have various things to we can do. So I guess we're going to want a modal. Here is Andre's modal. Similar to what we're going to be making.
Yeah.
So Andre's got a body.
Is that, what is that CSS? Is that some kind of, is that something built into the Alpine, or does that come from somewhere else?
I think it must be. Although it does look awfully like Tailwind. No, it is Tailwind. It's got Tailwind up here.
Okay.
So that that's something separate. Yeah. So, go ahead, add buttons.
Well, okay. Let's have a look. So, okay, until this stream, until right now, I have not seen any Alpine whatsoever.
No.
I only heard it exists, and I haven't done the course. So, please be patient with me.
So we need a button, which is on its own.
So okay, so let's then quickly just remember.
Get rid of this.
Yeah, let's just stub it out, the whole thing. What does a modal look like? As in, how do...
Well, we have this button here, which is going to have the cookie inside it.
Yeah, so button, and then... I'll just write cookie. Okay, yeah, I'll do. So when I click on that, I have a modal. So what does normally like whenever I wrote any front end, usually I use some kind of framework, and modal is like an element, React element already available to me. So I just import it and it's there. But what's in vanilla? How do you create a modal in vanilla HTML? Is there an HTML element for it?
Sadly not.
Okay.
So we just need a div.
So it's a div. Okay.
And then a paragraph.
Oh, so you like properly write it from scratch? Yeah. Okay.
Which says, we're going to collect all your data, and then evil emoji or something.
Okay, and then there will be like two buttons with agree, disagree. Okay.
Yes, at least for now. Maybe later we'll find something.
Like data, and then button.
Let us know where you're tuning in from. Put in the chat with a flag emoji if you can, or just words.
Yeah, why not?
Agree.
And then we can change text later.
Yes.
And presumably we need to style it to look different.
We do. Razu says, hey Leanne, will you add Alpine in the front-end path? We won't add it to the front-end path just because we like to keep the content of the career path into things that you will definitely need to get a job, and Alpine is very much optional. But you can always access our lovely course here anytime you want. I think it's free as well. Yeah. Yay! UK for the win from Emma. We're from the UK too. That's why we're saying that. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so modal, and then presumably you need to
plus cookie modal.
Yeah.
Also DB. Nice one.
Button. So what is it? Like you can presumably. I'll just create a cookie class for that button, and then in CSS, is it called display hidden or something?
Why do you want to do that?
Well, kind of hide the button, so it's only the modal that's displayed. Well, actually, no. I need. Well, yeah. Okay. How do you basically? Was it display hidden? No, it's not.
It would be display none, but I'm not sure we want that because we'd also want to press the button again to hide it.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess up the layout. So basically, display none for now.
Oh, right.
And then just style the modal. Style the modal.
Let's start by putting a background on the modal so we can actually see it.
Why am I writing CSS? Go ahead.
All right, then. We can do background. Oops. For now. Margin? 1M. Good old border radius. 3 pixels? Let's go nuts. Let's have 5 pixels.
Wow.
I don't want margin, I want padding. There we go. That's better. And we need what's that thing? Position absolute.
Oh yeah, there you go. And bottom 0.
If we want it completely at the bottom, but we want it to be a really annoying one. So I think it can just be over the screen.
Oh, I see, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's got a nice shadow, hasn't it? I wonder how I did that. 93 box shadows. Whenever I want a shadow, this is the page I come to. I don't write my own. That's a lot of work. Any catching your eye? Well, they all look the same.
No, they all look different, but...
All right, let's go for number 30.
Yeah, I'm like...
So strong opinion. Ooh,
No.
nice. Now, I have a feeling we need a
What?
position relative on here for that to work. Right, so is this your button? I think it is.
It's not cookie BTN, it's cookie.
It's cookie BTN.
It's cookie.
It's
not cookie BTN.
Look, it's not the actual cookie, is it? It's BTN. So I think we should have BTN. And then I think what we can do is bottom 0.
Gone.
Good question. Is it? No, it's not in the modal. So
I think it's behind. Oh, because isn't it? Shouldn't that be position something? Absolute.
I'm confused about why this isn't showing up. Get the old dev tools out. Elements.
I think you need to click into the new browser. Yeah. Okay, so he's there behind the modal.
Oh. So then I guess. Is that what I want?
Yes. and left 0.
Yeah.
And then we can replace it with a cookie image.
Margin 0.25.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah, but we don't really need an image.
Oh, I see. Ooh.
Yes. Z index.
Yeah. Could be.
I wonder if that would be better. But then we would want it on top of everything else if there was stuff on this page. So I think leaving it like this is okay. I think.
Okay. So now
It's behind the modal. It was indeed behind the modal.
Yeah.
And the reason it was behind the modal is because I think the body has these, which is centering all of its content in the middle, including the button, which we don't want. So now we've used position absolute to take it out of the document flow.
As it's a modal, shouldn't it like darken the rest of the view?
Yes. But I think that would be, we would do that with Alpine, not in the CSS.
Really?
I think so, because I guess we would add, well, I guess it's partly in the CSS, we would add, what do we call it, dimmed? What do you do? There's a CSS property, like adding a filter, I guess. CSS filter. Grayscale?
Yes. Wow.
Alright, let's try this. And then add boo. So we want it on the body, but we don't want these to be dimmed.
Well, yeah, we don't want it on the modal. We want it on everything else.
So I wonder if the position absolute will help us with that, or we need to...
So that has kind of dimmed everything, I think.
It hasn't dimmed the modal, has it?
It's hard to say, because with grayscale, right, you can't tell. Yeah, with grayscale, I don't think you can tell on black and white.
Zombie Face Supreme says, I love Alpine. I just wish it had a smaller bundle size. That's why I always use Create React App. Joke, nice stream. Let's go, Scrimba.
Yeah.
Change the text color in the modal. To what?
Text color in the modal? Oh, yeah. Maybe that's for our image. No, it's just maybe the button. Well, I guess we'll tell the buttons a little bit later.
Yeah, but for now, I think we should do some Alpine fun, because we have the basics going, don't we?
Yeah, so let's just...
We can just remove that class from the CSS, not CSS. HTML.
Anyway, yeah. You know, the modal displayed, not displayed, we'll probably just... I'll actually just remove this for now. And that as well. Yes.
Alana means to test the grayscale. That's a good idea. If we change it to something like red, then we'll see it, won't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Okay, so in that case, let's go for... Okay, so then you have agree, disagree. So when you... So I think the modal needs to be hidden first.
Yes.
And so I'll just go and show, what's it? Display. Is it display none?
Actually, no, we don't need to go down this road, because in Alpine, if we go back...
Yeah, let's read the docs. What did it say?
They have a attribute, I think, called isOpen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look at the Scrimba course.
Yeah, I just want to see reactivity, extended async, globals, dispatch, ID, text, show. Show is one of the most useful, powerful directives in Alpine. It provides an expressive way to show and hide DOM elements. Oh, that's kind of what
Sounds
we
like
want.
what we want.
Yeah. Here's an example of a simple drop-down using xShow. So I have a div, and inside of a div, I have a button.
Yeah.
And I have another div.
That sounds like what we want.
Oh yeah, it does. So I have on that enclosing element, I have x data. Oh, so that's where you store your state. You say x data open false, and then you basically say x on. Aha, so that's like the event listener.
Yeah.
And then you say click open equals not
I
open.
think that's the syntax for toggling it, really.
Click. Ah, so the value of open gets assigned to the opposite of. Okay. So I think in that case we don't want that. So what we do want is so we have an unclosing element. So presumably that will be x data. Is it x data equals? Yes, equals, and then.
Why don't you just copy the whole thing?
I won't remember it. I will open false, and then you have x on click. Yeah, okay. X on click. So presumably I want to add that. X on click, the opposite of that. Oh, that's a little bit tricky to read because you can't really tell if it's JS or what is it. Like it's. I don't know. Okay, fair enough. X on open, and then it says X show open. So. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. So X.
What does the X show have to go on? The thing you're showing?
Yeah. So X on click, that goes on my button.
Oh yeah.
On my cookie
Because it's
button.
like the event listener.
Yeah, and then presumably X on click.
No, we already have that. We need, this.
Yeah.
X show.
X show
Open on the modal, I reckon.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Way.
Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. Then the quick question I had, it's like, how do you debug that a clicker has worked?
What do you mean debug it?
Like when you click on something, I want to know if it actually happened. Like, how do you console log in that? Where's the console? Oh, there we go. Console.
Why? What are these?
Oh yeah, I don't actually need that, right? I need console log happen. X and click open, change that to open. So do I just write like multi-line JavaScript in this?
It's all happening.
But that just closed so I have to use single quotes presumably. Right? Console. Oh yeah, right, okay. So you just actually wow. So okay, hang on. Does that mean that I can just do that? Any old. Ugh, that didn't like it. So how do you write multi-line JavaScript in this? What if I need to write lots of stuff?
I think the
Or is
use
that
case
not the way?
for Alpine is for doing small scope things like modals and navbars. You wouldn't write all of your JS within an Alpine tag.
Yeah, but like if I want to write a function that like fetches data from an API and then I need to like .then and stuff, that's going to be multiple. Or maybe there is something. for doing it. Transition effects, ignore ref, ID, dispatch, magics. Notify. Now I see, so there is something, I'm just a noob. Okay, well, okay, let's do one thing at a time. Anyway.
Yes.
So I think I've broken it.
What?
I think I've broken it. Oh, I have broken it, yeah, because I've put the semicolon in there. Okay,
Oh,
so
good.
that works.
HorrorCoder says there's a DevTools extension for Alpine.
Nice. Okay, so in that case now,
You can edit
when I
and
click
inspect
that-
data. Similar to the viewer.
so presumably on, so what do I want to do now? Whoops, I don't want to do that. So now I want to, when I click on agree, I want to add a cookie that says I agreed to data collection. And when I click disagree, I want to add a cookie saying that I disagreed with the data collection.
Well, first,
But
we can do some other things with
Like?
the key down
why?
function or attribute. If you do key down dot escape, then you can close this.
Oh, right, I see. So like, if I want to escape this cookie thing.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and where do I put that? On the body, I guess.
No, it would have to be on the modal, wouldn't it? So look at
If
this.
modal is open. If modal is open, oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, extra.
Oh, pumpkin's meowing.
So, okay, so what is it? Is it the right key? X. Find show. Actually, hang on. Let me just go to. Oh no.
I think he's stuck in the laundry basket again.
Oh no. I'll go and have a look.
Poor little pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin is our cat, if you're wondering, not a human. It's all good. So going back here, these are ideas I grabbed from Andre's course. We can do tabs and a sidebar.
I found out why he was yelling.
Ah, pumpkin's here. Look at this.
Yes, I found out why he was yelling.
What was wrong with him?
He found his toy, which is a very realistic mouse. And then he was basically telling us that he brought us presents.
Very good.
No.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, continue.
Okay
I
then.
figured we can add it to the button.
Whoop. Okay. Okay, you hold the mouse and I'm off to catch another one.
Well, maybe it would work there as well. At key down dot escape, and then we do so would that have to be open false? Error, unknown error.
Okay. Okay, Michael, debug that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Key down escape. Oh, I think you need to do that in these.
But then
Huh?
there's also this look up the X show attribute in the output. Oh, you've got it. So put that into the button instead.
What? Yeah, how does that X on click?
Oh, we haven't actually wired up anything with our buttons, so we should probably do that.
maybe actually, sorry, maybe because the way that creates it as an object, but that is what overrides it. So should that be just equals? Anyway, hang on. Let me just show. Actually, look at that. That's right here. So content, x data, x bind, x on click text. Okay, so that's how you do JavaScript text. X HTML. Oh wow. Okay, so that's how you. Okay, so that's how you just stream data from kind of some CMS. Okay. X modal. Input type text model searching for. Synchronize a piece of data with an input element.
No.
Okay, interesting.
X show.
So I think this what we might use for the cookie thing. X show visibility, X transition, X for repeated block of HTML. Okay.
What? X transition. That sounds good.
X if conditionally add remove block of HTML. Okay. X init run code with an element is initialized. Oh, that's clever. X effect execute script each time one of its dependencies change.
Oh, look, there's a console log in there.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Yeah, just write that. Xref. Reference element directly by their specified keys using the refs manager. Okay, so if you want to, yeah, right. So if you want to like grab that particular thing, that's how you would reach for it. Xref, exclude, hide a block of HTML until after all Alpine is finished. Initialize. Ooh, so I think we actually can pretty quickly grab that because when you refresh the page, you see it does that.
No.
So I think.
Why is it doing that?
I think that's because it's displayed and then Alpine kicks in.
The JS,
and then
yeah. So if we don't want that to happen, which we don't, we can.
Is that how you do it? You just add exclude. Div exclude. And that's it. Hide the block of HTML until after Alpine is finished initializing. Do you think that did it?
Is it because we have X show equals open?
Well, if I can just do the whole.
Not that we would really want the whole body.
No, I don't think I understand how that works because it doesn't for some reason. Or maybe I don't understand what that means.
Alpine.js, X click.
Because we are importing it in. Oh yeah, maybe that's not the latest version.
Oh, Michael.
What's up?
In the docs, if you go into
the actual docs.
Yeah. It only works, you need to add some CSS for this to work, apparently. Oh, I'm not sure about this. Display none important.
For exclude to work, however, you must add the following CSS.
Okay.
That's not Alpine though, is it? I mean, but then it overrides that when it kicks in. Oh, I see. Okay.
Carlos says lol, which I agree with.
Okay.
Let's put it in.
Okay.
Off we go. Is that
how you do it?
I mean, that's what it says. What kind of selector is that?
Okay, yeah, that did it.
That did indeed work. Read the docs, people.
Yes. Okay.
So anyway, that's done that.
Okay. Fair enough. I suppose you could just. What do you? I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about removing JavaScript file, but okay. So in that case, key down. That's why we're here. It's not in Blockland. Key down is not here. Maybe it's key down. Oh, actually, there we go. Alpine makes it easy to listen for key down and key up events on specific keys. Here's an example of listening for an enter key. Key up, enter, and then you say alert, submitted.
I think we want that for our accept button.
Yeah.
Don't we?
I mean,
So let's move this for now. And then on the agree button, we do that. And on the disagree, maybe we do leave. Close it.
yeah, so. Well, that does work, but I don't understand. Key on. Am I over it?
Key
Key up.
up, shift, enter.
Key up, escape,
Yeah, but that's when you do shift and enter.
dot escape. Ah, so that's how you program the combos.
Yeah.
Shift is held and enter is pressed. Okay.
But we want the one at the top, don't we?
Okay, let's just copy that straight from the docs.
Yeah, but this is, you're putting it on the div. We need it on the button.
I don't think it matters. Shift, enter. Yeah. That does not alert anything.
Yeah, but maybe it only works on buttons.
Well, that's on an input.
But you would interact with an input. But you wouldn't interact with a div as such.
Yeah, but there is like, you might want to click an element or something. You might want to click a div. But okay, let's add it to the button. And just
No, not escape. Enter. What kind of UX is this? You need to press escape to accept something.
no, it doesn't do it.
Okay.
Maybe there is some kind of something else. No. Oh, maybe the chat can see, but I don't actually see why that doesn't work.
Why have you put in equals alert submitted?
Maybe alerts don't work in Scrimba. That could be. Okay.
Try with is open equals false, and then hopefully that will shut the modal.
You mean open?
No, in here, right, is open equals false.
Yeah, but we don't have is open.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so. Key up on enter, or should we do it on click?
That should work.
Nope.
Does work.
No, it doesn't, because it does work because this button is selected, and when you click it, that's an HTML thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I think I might have an idea.
Anyway, let's. Okay.
Look up xref.
If I opens it. Okay, so
because we're not actually accessing the DOM elements, which is probably why it's not working. But if we use xref, which I think is that directive there.
it doesn't really say that you need
Here.
to. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't tell you anywhere to use it. If you wish to access the event object, right? So never
Oh,
it
you need
says
onClick as well. Do we? Oh, that might actually be true.
Do you? Okay, so you're saying that if
we have @click,
I feel like there is some kind of like that @ syntax is not enabled or something like that. You know?
if we do @click and then shut the modal,
Yeah, that's already done. I've done it here. Like some click. Right? When I click, or maybe I need to select it. But that is the typical JavaScript functionality, right? When you cycle through the things, you can click on them. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. If somebody knows Alpine, please let us know in the chat what's missing.
have a look at this.
Why does that? Modals xref. Is there something that he says? Transition modal. Okay, well not. Xshow. Okay, so let's transition xshow is open div.
What does it actually do? Click on the open modal button.
And close modal. Open modal. Class. @click. Oh, so you can actually write multi-line JS. Yeah, with that. Okay. So is open equals true. Click. I don't think there is. Yeah, so there isn't like a keyboard.
Transitions.
Yeah, there is no keyboard event as such. Is open equals false? Is open equals true? There's the data over there. Anyway, maybe that syntax has been. No, it can't be.
Anyway, check out this one I made earlier,
Okay.
and this will clarify. And then we can add the fancy functionality.
Whoa. Why does that work? Is that the same? Alpine. V198. Three.
XX.
Right, so hang on. What version of docs is this?
This thing again, where the docs have like 25 different versions.
Yeah,
They might not actually, but you know.
Start here. Let's go. 3xx. Well, that still doesn't explain why that doesn't work, because it clearly is. Oh, hang on, but I have searched for it, didn't I?
Hello, Abner. Hello to you.
I think it's an outdated syntax.
Anton has passed the LinkedIn skills assessment of CSS with our help. Scrimba for the win. Well done to you. Did we start the JS already? We did.
Yeah, but I am clearly. Yeah, so there you go. For some reason, it's a different version of it. And
How many developing minutes have been lost every year from people using the wrong version of things?
okay. Alpine.js key up. Doesn't work. Okay. Trouble combining key up events name. Okay, there's the discussion. 5th of March. Fair enough. It works okay without any changes for me. It says, okay, so go to this code pen to have a look. X on. Oh, yeah, so has this syntax with like at key has been deprecated? X on key up, enter. So if I just actually remove this and put it where I wanted it. X on key up. Escape. Have I picked that correctly? No. Yeah.
Yeah, but which is the right version of Alpine to be using? Maybe it's the one in the other script.
Key up, enter once. Oops. Don't know.
Wesley asks, do they send you a box of free snow for using? That would be nice.
Ah, I wish.
I like snow. That should not be hidden in the docs. Yes, our CSS mystery promoter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why in this version else it doesn't. Maybe. Okay, sorry. To produce the program, you need to enter any character in the field. Press enter. A label will not appear. Apparently, after entering the first character, the handler is removed. I'm not sure that's.
Well, anyway, let's go through what happens in the one we already made.
Okay.
Here we are, our working model.
In version 198, where ats still work. Let me just quickly Google. Alpine
Current version.
at syntax. Alpine.js. Oh, you will often see.
Oh, pumpkin, what is that?
You will often see add instead of X on. This is short and friendly syntax that many prefer. From now on, this documentation will likely use add instead of X on. Oh, so that is actually still supported.
Yeah, well, add is newer, it sounds like.
Oh. Yeah. So it looks like you can actually write add
For all of it.
for all of it. And that's the
Doesn't
work.
Vue have that as well?
So for all of it. So I think for some reason it's just key up escape. Maybe it's a Scrimba thing. Oh, actually, no.
But it
that
works
can't be
in
a
the other
Scrimba
one.
thing, 'cause it works in this one.
You can't blame Scrimba for everything, Michael.
Okay, fine. So in that case, I'll just copy this just to verify that it's not a version thing.
Did you actually paste it into the...
Yeah, there. That's that version. It's clearly me doing something wrong. Key up, escape. Open.
It needs to be on the button.
Okay. Which one?
Any?
You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So this one that you were practicing earlier is open equals false. Key down. Okay, let's do key down.
Imagine if that works.
No. That's not key
Michael, you're
down.
not pressing enter. That's not enter. That's tab.
That's escape. Yeah, I'm pressing escape.
Okay.
just to prove to people.
Imagine if it had been that the whole
Yeah,
time.
see? I'm pressing escape. I
Maybe
also
my
press
escape
the other
button's broken.
No. No, it doesn't look it. Okay, so let's go for another one. Escape is open equals false. Is open false x data. Oh, hang on.
We don't have any. No, we do have.
Yeah, so
But they both do open equals false.
that's all right. Because this is open.
Read through can you please just read through this and explain to the lovely viewers what it's doing?
Okay, this is just a store for data, x data, where it has a variable is open, and that's false. It has x show that is bound to is open variable.
Click away.
If you click away, that turns it off. You have a button, key down on this one, it actually does it. I don't get why. Add click on OK button. Okay, so when you click on OK button, that closes it as well.
I think it might be to do with that xref.
Xref accept button. And then button on a cookie. Nah, that just sends focus. So when you click on it, that takes the ref and sends the focus to it. So that's the effect of this thing being highlighted straight away. So that's okay. Yeah, not a clue. Why does that do and mine didn't? Isn't it on a body or something? Body is open. Is that the
Whoa, it's pumpkin.
cloak that messes it up?
Pumpkin.
No.
Don't need this computer. Now I'm going to sit here. Okay, you're going to sit here.
And put the tail on the thing.
You don't need this.
Yeah, don't know.
Don't move me.
No. Yeah, well, sure. But I definitely need to look into it. I have to admit, I've been pretty impressed with how much you can do out of the box with Alpine. But this kind of thing where it's like you have no idea why this property doesn't work.
Yeah. Generoso is a tiger. Yes. Thank you for coming back again. Ooh. Let's find out what we're doing next time.
Yes. But, bit of a strange ending to our stream, but there we are. Ooh. So if I wanted to add a cookie with it, actually, let me just quickly do one last thing. If I wanted to Alpine.js add cookie. Oh, set cookie. Alpine.js set cookie. How to use cookies with Alpine.js.
And pumpkin's back.
And pumpkin's back. Read more on this website. To hide the banner, okay, CDN minified version. Cookies. What? You install a new cookies thing? Okay, fair enough. Xbind. Yeah, I don't want the whole banner, I just want show me. Is it literally Laracast? Laravel doxes. Pretty good as usual.
Don't.
Oh, so you literally is it set call function set cookie. Click set cookie. Where does this function come from? Hi, trying both. I have a copy pasted first example tailwind components. Suddenly, probably that's where it comes from. Add click. Set cookie. Okay. So yeah, you just write vanilla JS and say document.cookie, and then you set it up. Okay, fair enough. There you go. No magic, actually. Yeah, just vanilla JS. That's pretty neat.
Good. So,
Yeah. So
final thoughts on the Alpine?
yeah, I pretty like it because it's quite vanilla, but also these like magical declarations are a little bit confusing if they don't work. As I'm still confused why that didn't work.
Hard to debug.
Yeah, quite a little bit tricky to debug. That's true.
Next time, on our Friday live stream in 2 weeks, we will be building a JavaScript. Can you two? Anyway, meowing, coughing.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Building a numbers guessing game.
Whew, yes, if I'm still alive by then.
Yes, you better be. Looking forward to that. And Michael's joining us next week on Wednesday.
Yes, see? Error messages. You don't understand them. But to understand them, you gotta have them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Anyway, we'll be talking about the most common error messages, confusing error messages, status code, fatal errors, and all sorts of good stuff. Yes, thank you. Hello to Pumpkin. You want to get Pumpkin to say goodbye to the lovely viewers?
Yes, I can get Pumpkin to say goodbye to everyone. Oh, Pumpkin, come on. Come here and say goodbye. Everyone was asking probably also where is Kitty, but Kitty is not allowed in here because she wrecks things massively. Whoop. Come on, Pumpkin.
No, I won't.
No,
Okay,
say
bye,
bye-bye.
everyone.
Say bye-bye. Catch you later,
Why?
everyone. There you go, he's off.